Please come.
Thank you. Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
So wait middle crisis. Vohchuin, hello and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tonight we are honored to host two outstanding musicians, world-renowned pianist Lang Lang and conductor Sergey Smbatyan, founder of the Armenian State Symphony Orchestra. It's a true pleasure to have you both here. Thank you. You've just had your first rehearsal together for this very special 20th anniversary concert. How did it feel?
Yeah.
What are the first impressions?
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank Maestro to invite me for this special 20th anniversary. It is really, really, really a great event, and in this enormous stadium. We had a really, I would say, a very connective chemistry. Even this is our first time playing, and also with the orchestra, but felt that we know each other for a while, you know. and the orchestra played with such a beautiful sound. And you know, this is a piece which plays so often, I mean, by many pianists. So when you feel something unique, it's really unique, you know. And so I enjoyed it very much. And we didn't need a very long time to rehearse, because seems like, you know, everyone is really on the seat, you know. And it was such a smooth, even though we are changing a lot of colors and phrasing, but somehow
sure.
it came very naturally, very genuine. Thank you. Thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
Yeah.
These are
That's
the
great.
most important words, Sergey.
True, true.
What about you?
I mean, after such words, I mean, I'm more than agree. I'm perfectly agree with the chemistry, because I mean, it's like a human relation. It works or not. So I mean, I'm very happy that, you know, and when I see the orchestra, how they sound, and the chemistry between us and the orchestra, and you know, this kind of special place. It's not easy to make music in this kind of space, in this room. Let's say room. So it's fantastic. So when you feel touch, and when you totally delivered something until the very end emotionally, and when you receive it back, so it's very rare thing, but I'm really happy that it works. And as you mentioned, that's totally correct. So it's a special concert for the orchestra, for the creation of the orchestra, because in our life I think that the orchestra is a very unique point in Armenia, and so I'm very happy that you are here. Lang agrees to join us for such an important date, so it's an achievement for us.
My pleasure.
And
really.
That's great to deliver Rachmaninoff No. 2. There's like a signature piece for all pianists, and also for the orchestra. And if we can find this kind of tune, I think that's a big achievement.
Yeah, that's fascinating. So let's ask, why did you choose Rachmaninoff's Concert No. 2?
It's first of all, I know this is a special event, and also I think Maestro and the orchestra also wanted this piece. So when they approached me, they wanted this big romantic.
That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, and I actually from the last 10 years, I didn't play this piece so much. I only played maybe twice only in the last 12 years. Yeah. So I thought it's great that I will play again. Yeah, but I start playing more things which I didn't play so much, you know. So this Rock 2 I played so much when I was a teenager, you know. So, but I still love this piece so much. But I just wanted to have a little time off. And thanks for bringing it back.
There is opportunity. You achieved global success very young. What lies behind this success? Something that people don't usually see.
I've been pretty fortunate, you know, to work with the best musicians and best orchestras and best concert halls over the last 28 years. Yeah, but one thing I must say that I never gave up on anything. So I'm very strict to myself. And of course, musicians are all quite critical to themselves. And also, I'm always looking forward to something new to do. especially in education. And I know that Maestro is also share the same value that I met many kids today, and I was very emotional to see them. They were so welcoming to us today. Yeah, and I think that's important. Once you give everything not only to yourself but to the next generations, it's also kind of comes back to you, with a better career, better.
That's so true.
It's just it's giving and sharing, right?
Mm-hmm. Sergey, you founded this orchestra at just 18. How did that idea come to you, and what did it take to bring it to life?
20 years. Yeah, I was 18. I was very emotional on the topic that maybe we can do the orchestra. So, and I was playing violin, and I have a great teacher. Emotionally, the idea was what we create, because we love music. We love the idea of living in this country, in our country, and to be dedicated until the very end. So dedication.
So let me thank you.
Really, the success is like also dedication until the very end, without any kind of idea, but maybe. So if you have the question mark, it never works. So you have to really, enthusiastic on that topic. So yeah, 20 years ago, 2006 was our first concert. So 20 years with the orchestra. I was 18, but somehow, this kind of young years was kind of very enthusiastic on that. We can do this, but it was really hard years.
But I feel that they have a real goals, they had this big tour in China, and then also they had a really successful tour in the US, so in a way that they're very young, but they're already very international, people were asking me, because last year they had this big summer concert in Shanghai, and I know you are going this year, right?
This year.
And they were saying that maybe the orchestra from Armenia, and they were, I was like, wow, you guys are making it fast, in the last 20 years.
So that's the answer.
Really, yeah,
so
they have a real
the
goal.
Answer. Lang, you've lived with the piano almost your entire life. Do you feel you've mastered it, or do you feel there is still more to discover?
Yeah, look, I feel I'm better than 10 years ago. That's a good sign. So in the moment, I don't have a mid-age crisis. Very often.
Not about it.
Once
just to discover.
Reaching certain age, it becomes.
Which one is the certain age?
Like 40, I would say. 40 is
40.
Yeah, it's a kind of mid-age thing.
This year, I'm turning 40.
Oh, you're 14 probably. No. Yeah, just ignore what I said.
Yes, okay, I ignore. I deleted it. I deleted it.
Yeah, young talents, when they had a very big success as early 20s, and they're having more challenge when they are getting older, because it's felt that they did a lot of things, already, and then somehow it's how to develop. So that's why, when I'm saying that I feel I'm better than 10 years ago, it's a good sign. That means that I'm not facing a real middle crisis, but of course, it's still at least another half of my life have to be devoted to get even more kind of closer, to the great meaning of music, and there's still a long way to go. Especially when I see people like Martha Argerich, they're still playing so well and still so active. The brain is still so incredibly function in the incredible ways. And so that's gave us a great hope, to do another 40 years.
Right.
And I'm sure eventually we'll get better. Yeah. But the point is, I am very satisfied with the current situation, that I didn't had
the most important thing,
not yet to have this mid crisis. Yeah.
I have a question. If the same age range works for conductors, 40 will be the crazy.
For conductor, maybe 50.
50. So
Yeah, yeah. But you start young.
2 years more for 40. So I was thinking.
So you have time.
I'm
You have
another
time,
12 years.
Sergey. I'm glad for you. Is there a piece that still moves you deep every time, every single time when you play it?
The thing is that if you play all the time one piece, it doesn't move you anymore. It just, too much playing. But once you hold back for a while and then you bring it back,
And
it's
which
always
piece is it?
everything. I mean, the sonatas by Beethoven, or this one, the Rachmaninoff Second Concerto. I mean, the problem is not the pieces. It's the problem is within us doing so much the same thing.
Okay.
When you repeat so many times, it just kind of get lost a little bit of this freshness.
I agree.
It's like if you cook the same
Dish
dish every day, it's
Yeah.
just so you have to let it go a little bit. Yeah.
So you both think outside the box, and you both played with pop musicians, performed pop and rock, music changing the way classical musicians are perceived globally. And what do you think is the role of classical musicians today?
For me, I would say that we have to, of course, always focus classical music first. I mean, this is what we do. I don't want to be seen as a crossover pianist. I mean, that will be not very present of what I'm trying to do every day. What I'm trying to do is to make classical music a little bit newer kind of dimension with the concert goers. Yeah, because if classical music always attended by the same wonderful audience, it's good, but we need new
To
ones
extend,
to
to
come.
extend.
And one of the problems with classical music is that if you don't inspire them or welcome them with an open heart, it's hard for them to listen to it like rap or pop music, which is it's much easier to feel the beats, to feel the melody, the lyrics, and it's pretty short. Everything
To
is
fall
less
in
than
love.
five minutes. So it's a different type of art, which is also wonderful. Yeah, but classical music you do need to sit down like for 20 minutes, 30 minutes to listen to something more substantial, like symphony, opera, and you do need to have some sort of music education before that to really appreciate. 100% appreciate, right? Otherwise, you still feel, oh, this is nice tune by Mozart and a nice tune by this, but it's hard to get real.
But no deep, yeah.
Yeah, so that, and then it's fine, but then you will have a little bit lacking of this great art, great
Right.
art form.
I agree, 100%. Sergey?
I'm more than agree with this topic because of the famous name of Lang Lang. I know so many persons that they focused on the music because they heard about very famous artists, in this case artists that doing many things to bring the focus on the music, and that's why
And it's working.
True, that's the result. So when you are result oriented, you are doing something to bring the audience, because we are in classical music. We didn't discuss this, but I'm more than sure that we always complain at some point that there is no new audience and so on and so on.
Right.
But you should do something.
Yeah, just
for
take
this.
the action rather than wait to complain, and that's the problem what we're having.
Totally the same wave.
Yeah.
So we never discussed this.
Yeah.
No, but that's very important because when you're doing something out of the classical, let's say, score, it means you are bringing to your side because they are popular. They are already pop stars. But when Lang is going to the circle of the pop music, it means that he brings the success and knowledge to the music art. And today, why I'm very proud, because what we are showing during this gala concert, we start with Khachaturian, very famous Armenian.
Yes.
Very iconic, the piece for us, Festival. Yes. Then Rachmaninoff number 2. Then we have a surprise. So that's a surprise. But then we have like kind of big, gigantic gap of the repertoire. We do like a rock. We're doing many crazy things, and that's how we bring the new audience. And see how much is the
same.
similar DNA of the action.
That's right.
Because I think that this century's, contemporary classic music, the music stars should be a little bit more open-minded. How to bring,
Yes.
how to open the gates for the new audience. Because the complaining is a negative. Negativity never brings the more
Yes.
numbers.
Audience.
No.
Right.
People don't want to go to negativity. They want to avoid. So that's why I'm more than agree, and I really feel what Lang mentioned in the core word of that value.
Lang, do you remember your first encounter with Aram Khachaturian's music?
Yes, it was. I think it was the cyber dance. I actually heard his first pieces. It was in China when I was a kid from the radio. Yeah, and then the live thing I was in London. Yeah, it was.
London.
Yeah, but I was very young at that time. To
So it
hear
was
live.
a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe his music is very really recognizable worldwide. Yeah, really recognizable.
Yeah. You both UNICEF ambassadors focused on promoting music education. And now, in a world shaped by AI and technology, do you think classical music education needs to change? And if yes, how? So we talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, as a performing art, we are still okay. But as I know, if you're a composer or if you're doing like arrangement or something, AI is really become pretty strong. So in a way that it's good for education, which if you are not a very good composer like me, maybe I can use AI better in a way that I can get some better orchestration or something for something. Yeah, but for something. For recording, it certainly helps a lot if you play wrong notes. Yeah,
there are many tools. Yeah.
But my point is that we should use AI rather than let AI use us in the future.
This is the perfect point.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool that you have to
for
use
education, I think it's not bad. Yeah, but if AI start taking our professions, then it will be a tragic, But I think it's hard because everyone is different. Even they learn things very fast. Maybe they can learn our mind very fast, but still, people need real live concert rather than, during the COVID, we know how frustrated we were, right? It's no live concert, and that's like really, really hard for everybody. And so I still believe that AI cannot replace the excitement of the uncertainty what's going to happen in concert. Yeah.
Sure. Sergey?
Yes, with yes for everything. The thing is, AI is like, now it's a very popular, idea to discuss AI. AI is not a religion. AI is a tool.
No, of course it's not a religion, but it's a tool.
That's the tool. But if it can bring you to the better life quality, I'm in.
Sure.
So if you want to live faster with more art in your device, with more information about the values, we are in. But that's the kind of tool, and I'm totally agree. So let's say for recording studios, so now you can do record much faster because AI can clean all noises. But in a very practical way, to the point of art.
So you tried.
Yes.
So you know.
we did a big experience. We did like 7 years ago. We did first time AI, side reading on the Republic side. We did like a side reading. AI was composing Armenian music. We found the method how to train machine to receive the Armenian music. So we did big revolution in this, let's say. But again, when you go deeper, when there is no emotional behavior, for me it's not interesting. But of course, as a tool, that's fantastic. I'm totally agree. So in performing art, we're still okay. We okay. Yeah, but for composers, it's not very easy.
Yeah.
Definitely for pop music, it's taking over.
Yeah.
Totally. And now there was like a research 10 days ago. So now they have like a new knowledge how to make music emotional. So for the goosebumps.
Oh my.
So the task was
really?
how to bring the people to goosebumps from 10, 8, with this new knowledge of how to work with this kind of bass and emotional, let's say, waves to bring from 10, 8 people to the goosebumps. That's the risky point.
Wow.
Wait a few years and
True.
we will see a lot.
That's the risky.
A lot of
True.
things.
But again, people want to come and to hear the music emotional because this kind of
Live.
combination. Yeah, that's a simplex of the many things. Live music artists, it's simplex. When you want to
All
avoid
together,
this, yeah.
right.
When you want to avoid, so still it's not okay. So thanks
Sure.
God, we're okay.
And let me end on a lighter note. After such a powerful performances, what helps you to switch off and just be yourselves? Tell me the truth.
I mean, when I was younger, I like to go out to have some, to parties to
With
feel.
the friends.
Yeah, now I mean, like, I don't know, maybe
I will
I
go
want
to
to
home.
sleep better. I tend to.
So wait middle crisis.
Yeah, but of course, talking to friends. I mean, tonight we have a nice dinner. I am really looking forward, to hear some stories. And we are very gossiping. As a classical artist, we always like talking.
Women's know that
I mean, we always
men are
talking.
gossiping
a lot
also.
of,
So yes,
gossip
What can we
things,
do?
yeah.
nothing.
But that's really great, to have this relaxing time and but not staying too late because there's always
This is
Next concert.
This is important.
and I don't want to
thing.
sleep.
Not
on the
too late.
concert. Not too late.
Always keep in mind for the next concert, yeah.
What's your favorite
I mean,
thing?
more or less the same. So hopefully, but still going out for parties. So I'm still on this wave. So I don't know. After a few years, I will tell you.
You're still young. You're still young.
I will tell you. But definitely think about the next concerts.
Yeah.
I'm still on the wave. No, but like a concert is so emotionally, it's not easy to explain. But I mean, when you're giving everything, then you use all the points, like meeting with the friends, call to someone, dinner, like this, discussing some. I mean, the stories
have
that
to
brings you.
collect.
Yeah, because then you're going back to the life.
Right.
It's very and physically and emotionally. So it's like then you bring to the focus. I need really like the few hours to bring it back. Like after the stage. So focusing, and when you have like a nice person's, I mean the chemistry, the persons next to you. So it helps you a lot.
So thank you for this inspiring conversation and beautiful energy. And I'm sure that tomorrow's concert will be unforgettable. Thank you.
Thank you. Please come.
Thank you very much.
Sure, I'll be here. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Thank you one more time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.